Here with Garrett Schardt to preview the 2022 Concordia football season, coming off a 7-3 record last year. First Team All-Conference honors for you as a tight end. But since we last talked, I know at that point after the season you weren't for sure if you were playing another year, but now here you are. What was it that kind of pushed you in this direction to come back?
I mean, you know, the COVID year, not everybody can use that COVID year, and I thought since I was in one of those years I could take advantage of it, so I thought I can't come back and play football later, so might as well take that advantage of that COVID year and, you know, come back one more year, hang out with the guys and play a little football on here. So
did you maybe talk to some of the fifth-year guys at all, or how did that, from last year, or how did that maybe impact your
like Pot Roast and Cole Moose and Vega, they're all coming back, and they're all good guys, so I decided to might as well hang out with them, you know, for one more year. So
I know Concordia Marketing wrote a story about you being the first ag science graduate at Concordia. What have you enjoyed about going through that program?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun because, you know, I'm the guinea pig in a lot of those scenarios because I'm the first one, like you said, and I don't know, just like kind of relating small town community as well as football and Christian aspect of everything, and kind of all in one kind of. It's kind of just a, I don't know, unique situation for me, and something that I could try out and for more and more people to come as the years go by. So
wanted to talk about the Davenport connection. It's a very small town, right?
Yeah.
We've had quite a few athletes come to Concordia. Even Ryan Tegmeyer, assistant basketball coach, is from there. How do you explain some of the athletic talent that comes out of there?
I mean, right now we have, I think, 3 guys on the team. Me, Dominic Philippi, and Blake Schlegel, all from BDS. And I mean, and it's just kind of, I guess, we know people that go there, they've had good success there, and we want to have the kind of same success there in the same family that they've had, you know. So kind of just talk to people, as you know, that they've came from that college and they've liked it. So just communication and love for the game, I guess, and love for the Christian aspect of it as well. So
the offense has, I think, kind of gotten a little bit better each year during your time here. What are you guys kind of hoping to accomplish as a unit this season?
So Coach Davercow, he's kind of going to be the offensive coordinator now. So I think turn over a new leaf and trying something different, I think. And we've gotten some good transfers as well as some good freshmen coming in, I think. So we might be a little younger at some positions. That's a couple of receiver spots, I guess, that might be a little younger at, but I think that could be a good thing. So we got some good athletes coming in. So pretty confident with what we'll be able to do this season.
And what's more fun as a tight end, making a huge block or catching a touchdown pass?
Just kind of whatever the team needs me to do, you know. So if it's that touchdown pass that will help push us to win the game or something, or that lead block or something that'll help us to get a touchdown to run it into the end zone to win the game, you know. Whatever helps the team out the most is kind of my favorite part anyways.
Two main quarterbacks have kind of gotten a lot of reps with the ones with DJ McGarvey and Austin Jablonski. What can you say about the skill sets that both guys bring to the table?
They're both great guys. Love them both, you know. And I think they both have their own great thing that they have going for them. Like Austin's coming from UNL, a great athlete, you know, and DJ's also got some starting underneath his belt from last year, you know, good thrower, good athlete as well. So they're both really good athletes, and we'll have to see as they compete throughout fall camp, you know, see who gets the number 1 spot there. So
you kind of mentioned it already about Coach Davercow calling offensive plays this year. Does that mean a lot of differences? How has that kind of changed the dynamics for you guys?
So I think he's trying to keep it as simple as he can, you know, so we don't get too confused or anything. But so trying to keep it simple, but at the same time, things that work, not just on paper, but actually also work out on the field. So trying to keep it, like I said, simple, but still works well. So
it had been a long time since Concordia had beaten all of Doane, Hastings, and Midland in the same season. What does that mean to you guys, especially when you're guys that are from Nebraska like yourself?
I mean, like you said, you guys from Nebraska. I mean, it means something obviously to us, but I think it's more like a starting stone for us. Is all right. We beat those 3 teams in state. Now let's strive for more and more like conference championships instead of just winning the games in state. You know. So.
What person or people have maybe had the biggest influence on who you are? You know, maybe not just as a football player, but a person too.
I'd say definitely both my parents. They've really led me to not only become a hard worker, which also helps out in the field out there, but also be a strong Christian man, and which Concordia is great with. So I mean, I think both my parents have helped lead me to where I am today.
What has taken up a lot of your time over the summer? Any vacation or trips or anything?
Not a whole lot of vacation, no. I mean, my plan is to go back after football here and go back and work on the farm. So I've been working on the farm all summer and don't have a whole lot of time for vacation time. So.
So you're saying you wouldn't play next year if you had one more, if somehow you were granted one more year?
Probably not. I got to move on with my life, and I really want to get back to the farm and start living. So.
And one thing I wanted to ask athletes, since it's NIL's been such a topic, if there was a brand or an organization that you would want to represent, what would it be?
That's a tough question. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't think I really have an answer for that one. Oh, no, heck no. Case IH.
Okay.
Big red guy. If it ain't red, leave it in the shed. So.
Okay.